There comes a time when you ask yourself, hey, what do I want to do with my life? So when you're pondering on this question, whether your answer is doctor, a lawyer, or the guy who rolls Snoop Dogg's blunts for him, they all come with pros and cons, except that Snoop Dogg one.
Anything else you want to add to the people out there?
You ever invite me over your house, I'm gonna piss on the couch.
Boom!
Thank you.
But anyway, the job of an entertainer, even though my audience of ages older than 70 wouldn't identify this idea of entertainment as such a job, but regardless, I didn't want to make this video like super dramatic. For example, I didn't want to add any like dramatic tagline at the end of the intro. It just felt redundant to me. I think we're about to hit 5K, we're moving past such things. So let's talk about why choosing to be an entertainer might be the worst decision of your life. Well, let's get started. I talk about rap and it's like 90% of the content that I upload on this channel. So with that being said, let's talk about the Tory Lanez thing. Tory, a couple days ago, was convicted of assaulting Megan Thee Stallion. While I can't 1000% say courts will always get it right, all of the time, I can acknowledge that jurors who got everything about this case and even more than the public convicted Tory Lanez. But that being said, this is one of the first cons of being an entertainer. And I mean, everything is magnetized. Like, respectfully, in the wise words of Alpo.
Hey, niggas get shot every day, B. You be aight, nigga.
So if Tory Lanez, the rap star, was Tory Lanez, the cashier, and Megan Thee Stallion was Megan, the pony from around the block, you know how much media coverage it would have gotten? Nada. Now let's talk about Andrew Tate, Mr. Top G himself. But let's be fair, Andrew is known for saying pretty wild stuff about women and society as a whole.
For a man is harder than life for a woman. We need to have a lot of shit to be an important man. To be a woman, you need makeup. If you're truly beautiful, you don't need anything else. I've been on boats in Dubai with 19-year-old Moldovan girls. The guy who got that boat needed $100 million. That bitch, makeup. Same boat. That's how hard it is.
But love or hate the guy, people love discussing him for some reason. I mean, I'm doing it right now. Like very recently, the Tate brothers were arrested with suspicion of trafficking and money laundering. Yeah, it's getting insane. I knew they were wild, but this is like a whole new level for them. This is like real life now. This isn't just the internet stuff. So that brings me to my next con. If you're a popular entertainer, regardless of if you think you're beloved by millions, trust me, there's about 1 million more people who probably hate your guts and your entire existence on this planet, for whatever reason. See, I brought this up with Andrew Tate because he's always mentioning the Matrix, basically a shadowy system out in society that is actively trying to ruin him and possibly kill him. In his words, these aren't mine. Regardless of if this is true, Tate has so much notoriety. I mean, what does the cool kid say?
It's cause bitch, I gotta soak up all this fucking clout, bro. I gotta get all the fucking clout, nigga. Every fucking token, nigga.
Clout. Yeah, he has a bunch of clout. No matter what, there's an indefinite amount of people who are praying and hoping for your downfall. They could come in the form of the Matrix, like Andrew Tate says, trying to pull you down from the shadows, or Johnny in Utah who hates the fact you voted Democrat and will harass you about it on Twitter every day. See, for this last one, I want to take a look at the other side of this argument. Like with the Andrew Tate example, where being a popular entertainer for whatever reason is going to grant you millions of people who wish to throw you off a cliff and see if you can fly. Being a famous entertainer will grant you with a ton of people who will adore the spoon you ate your cereal with. While that sounds great, you'll be treated like a god or a goddess, depending on where you're at. But what happens when the admiration becomes obsessive? What happens when it becomes aggressive? This is what I will start to call the transition of fan to stan. Fans are great. They're people who support you and overall and want you to succeed in life. That's fantastic. But a stan is borderline obsessed with you. Every aspect of you.
Diary of future love.
10-minute intervals. This nut job writes about me in her diary every 10 minutes on the friggin' dot? Crazy stalker alert!
So this is when you notice a certain areas like you used to be able to when you were a little nobody. Now you have to hire security, people who fought in Iraq, just to make sure a fan doesn't do something crazy to you on the street. While being famous and having this influence awards you amazing luxuries, some people will literally die for that will in turn destroy any sense of privacy you ever had previously. It really is bad for young people. Like, look at Jenna Ortega. She did Wednesday on Netflix and people are simping over her like crazy, and nothing is wrong with that. I appreciate the next simp, okay? But with that being said, Google Jenna Ortega, really take a deep dive on Jenna Ortega's fans online, and trust me, it gets way worse. But to wrap up this video, I didn't make this for an intention to sway you from doing whatever you like. The world forces so many things on us already. What do I look like trying to impose anything on you guys? I know a ton of you watching have big dreams of making it to the top in this entertainment space, and I genuinely hope you make it. If you think no one is rooting for you, you're wrong, because I am. Not the biggest fan of heartfelt messages though, so enjoy this random clip to ease the tension, okay?
How much of a step up from that is...
Jerry, get out of the booth, take all your clothes off, and fold yourself 12 times.
You got it.
So, with that being said, keep being great, and I'll see you in whatever I upload next. Peace.